I want to talk about how America and civilization, or this civilization, really has us so brainwashed in so many ways. The main thing I want to speak on is the work aspect, right? In our youth, we are pressured into, you know, living how everybody else lives, like going to college and going to work and just school. We're brainwashed to literally work. And these niggas pay us nothing. We get chump change. We get like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was looking at I work in like the meat department at a grocery store. My department did $50,000 in a week. Guess how much I get paid on an hourly basis? 16.25. So you want me to work when the people making the most money have businesses? Like it's not the business niggas' fault that the people that we love brainwash us. I don't know what it is, but I mean, I guess our economy needs people to work. We gotta like share currency. But it's 2025. Niggas make more money doing other shit with minimal work. For example, I always thought that, making a business or using my talent to get some paper was what I wanted to do. And it is what I always wanted to do. It is what I still work at doing. But I don't know, like, I look at people like in their 30s because I'm young. I chose not to go to college. And since I chose not to go to college, I'm not surrounded by young people. And I work, so I'm also surrounded by niggas that are like in their 30s with kids and shit, making the same amount as me. I'm like, no, I can't do it. So, to all the young people out there, like 24, 9, say like 18, no, fuck it, 16 to 25 or whatever, I would say, bro, like, do what you think you should do. Right? I mean, don't be a bum. Obviously, if you're not doing anything, at least go get a job. But if you know you can do it, look into a business, try to learn some skills in your free time, and use your energy wisely. It's just so, like, why don't people tell you to do that? My last boss at my last job, he told me that if you have a talent, he was telling me to do this. You have a talent, so, if you could use that to make some money, do it, because you don't want to be working when you get to my age. And he was making some decent money. He was a line cook on a salary. So I don't know how much he was making. But even then, he still didn't want to work. Well, I'm telling you that working is slavery pretty much. You don't get to set what time you want to work. You got somebody else predicting your whole life. That just sucks. And it should be seen as a stepping stone. We're supposed to be career oriented. We're supposed to grow, go up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going up for no chump change. I'm gonna learn what I gotta learn while I'm working, making a little bit of bread. Use that as a stepping stone to invest that shit, learn, practice, and finally get that deal I've been trying to get. That's how it should be, for real. There's nothing wrong with working, but the main thing that people always want to talk about in life is money. For what? I don't know, because we live in a civilization where living without money is hard. And money's not a bad thing, but everything is so goddamn expensive in this country. I can't get an apartment with the money I make at my job. That's just a fact. Like, I will never, ever think to myself that I could get what I want from a job. Ever. Never. Even if I was making 100 grand a year, if I was making six figures, 100 grand a year, not 300 grand, 100 grand, which is what a lot of people strive to get. That's not what I want. You can make 100 grand and still be broke. So, yeah, your parents love you, tell you to work, go to college or whatever. My mom wants me to get, like medical education, even though it's free, which I might do it, but it would take time away from me learning what actually matters. A skill where I can make bread in real estate. And you don't gotta copy me, but I'm just saying, like, nobody knows what they're doing. Everybody got this shit ass backwards, bro. Like, do what you think you should do, and you should be good. Stay disciplined, keep your energy, focus on what you need to focus on when you're young, and when you're older, you get a little bolder, start. I don't know. You can do some shit. So that's all I want to say.